Hey, let's do some pinball. Super Mario Brothers Mushroom World. It's been a couple years since I've owned this machine, and over the last couple years, I just been playing it, enjoying it, LED'd it, and whatnot. But my favorite new mod to this has been a color DMD. So I bought a kit at PIMD DMD, and my buddy Mike, New England Mike, went ahead and put it together for me. I went ahead and plugged it in to the service outlet. It's just basically using the outlet from the board. 12 volt. Did a custom brick, like a power brick from a laptop, and then we just ran it down to the service outlet, because the service outlet turns on when you turn the game on. So it's totally reversible. I could put the older DMD in and there's nothing changed. There's a gentleman there that did the code for the DMD. It's still in beta, but I reached out to some channels and got the code and put it on an SD card and put it in here, and it actually works. It's pretty much 90% done. There's a few little tiny issues, not issues, but it needs to be colored. So, but I'm not complaining, because it used to be orange, so, and now I have color. So there's a gentleman that did it. It's from Europe. Thank you. I went ahead and LED'd everything. New instruction cards. Polished the legs years ago. The only thing that's not LED is I left these white. These drop targets, it's really hard to get into to change the bulbs. So I just kind of figured leave them white, and then I went ahead with some red. As you can see, the playfield's in really good condition. Just that little spot there, even with the glare, and of course the usual wear at the holes. And at the bottom of the scoops, Cliffy went ahead and made some Cliffy protectors for the bottom. These ones weren't too bad. They were about as bad as the bottom, but I went ahead and put these in. You got to pull the post up on either side, and that attaches in, and you stick it down. So, and of course with these old pinball machines, of course this post broke and that post broke, so I had to put new posts in. But as you can see, this thing's pretty darn clean. Most of them are beat up, so I'm pretty happy with the playfield. Side art, we can't really see, but this thing was bought from Utah. Stayed in a storage unit for about 15 years before I bought it from the gentleman. So something was leaking water damage wise, but that's the only damage on the cabinet, which I can easily sand that down. But I just pretty much left this original. It's the only thing I've done. New T-molding, actually the little leather, because the old one was pretty messed up. So I did replace the T-molding with some new modern leather. Doesn't look as good as the old one, but we can do. We can do what we can do. So polished everything up. There's some tickets in there, so I set it to spit out tickets for my kids. It's pretty fun. So, but yeah, it's been a while since I kind of updated everybody with what I've done with this. So it's all LED. I pretty much color matched all the LEDs, warm and white, to the colors like so. I did cool here, and then warm here, all the way around. So I just color matched it. And then as far as here, it's just pretty much warm all the way around. Missing a little Safari guy here. I have a tree in there, but the way they did that, they pretty much crimped that in. So I have a tree. It also it's the same tree as Surfing Safari. So somebody sent me a tree that that was parting out of Surfing Safari. And that's about it. So the Mars light. The Mars light went out. It was all nasty and pretty much gunked up. So I went to Amazon, and this is a light from like a security light. And it's the exact same thing that from 20, 30 years ago. This came out in 91 or something. And it's the same thing. It fits right in. I painted the bracket. I repinned the connector, and it plugged right in and works great, which is pretty cool to know. It's the same one as Rescue 911 too. So a lot of the Gottliebs of this era, System 3, used all the same parts. All right. My last video I did a long time ago got a lot of views on my Super Mario Brothers here, this little mushroom world. They only made 519 of these, so of course it's highly sought after. And this is what I've done with it. All right, any questions, comments, let me know. And that's about it. Take it easy. Bye.